All right, good evening. Welcome to this regular scheduled business meeting of the Summersville City Council on this 13th day of November 2023. At this time, I would like to welcome all of our guests and move right into tonight's agenda. The first item on the agenda being the consideration of the council minutes of the meeting we held on October 23rd of 2023.
Move to approve and waive the reading.
Okay, council, we have a motion. The motion was to waive the reading. Are there any changes or amendments to those minutes that were presented in your packet? And let me tell you this, the packets did go out Tuesday because they had to for the Open Publics Meeting Act. And then unfortunately, a lot of you still didn't get them in the mail. I know several of you didn't, but I just wanted to let you know that they were even mailed a day earlier because of the post office being closed for the holidays. So sorry you didn't get your packets. Amy was more than willing to make us some additional copies tonight. Okay, no changes. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. Public comment? No public comment. Okay, the next item on the agenda is to appoint Leah Sisson to the Summersville Public Library Board of Trustees to fill the unexpired term of Summer Dillsworth expiring October of 2028.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. The next thing I'd like to do is, this is just an announcement on behalf of the city. We're going to have a public meeting for the city of Summersville, CDBG MIT, that's Mitigation Stormwater Project, Kentucky Road. I will tell you, council, that we have hand-delivered notices to everybody in that area. We actually went down there and hand-delivered them to make sure. Incidentally, some of them have already reached out that won't be able to make the meeting, and others have reached out letting us know that they will make the meeting. So that meeting is going to actually be on November 16th at 6 p.m. at the Summersville Arena and Conference Center. And so I encourage anybody that's interested to know where the project stands. And this is the stormwater mitigation, the flooding and stuff that's always caused in rainstorms down there on Kentucky Road. So that public meeting again is November 16th at the Summersville Arena and Conference Center at 6 p.m. And then the other thing I want people to know is that you do have the option to join by Zoom. And to get that information, what I do is, and I encourage you to call here at City Hall to get that information if you want to join by Zoom. So public meeting to just give information out on where that project is, and hopefully give everybody an update and understanding of when it will actually be going to construction. The next thing we'd like to do is some more reappointments. I'd like to reappoint Fletcher Harrell to the Summersville Building Commission for a 5-year term expiring November 30th of 2028. Okay, we got a first and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries. Then we'd like to reappoint Tom Toller to the Summersville Building Commission for a 5-year term, also expiring November 30th of 2028. Got a first and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Then we'd like to reappoint Don McKenzie to the Summersville Building Commission for a 5-year term expiring November 30th of 2028.
Second.
First and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries on all of those. So I want to thank, obviously I want to thank Summers Dillsworth for her service to the Summersville Public Library, and I want to thank Leah for agreeing to come on the board. And then when it comes to Fletcher Harrell, Tom Toller, and Don McKenzie, I appreciate all of them being willing to renew their terms and continue to serve us on the Summersville building, the City of Summersville's Building Commission. Recorder's report?
No report received.
No report. Mayor's report. Council. One thing that's going to be unique is Mary Ann Taylor is going to try to give you all regular email updates on happenings in the city, and you should be getting some of those already. But let's go down the litany of stuff. First of all, don't forget about the community luncheon Of course, everybody's welcome and invited to come out for the traditional Thanksgiving meal this Thursday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Summersville Arena and Conference Center. I want to thank our partners again in this venture, the Senior Center. We're also going to get some help from ProStart. And most importantly, I want to thank the Summersville Arena and Conference Center for all the work that they do, pulling this together and helping us pull it off. So this Thursday, 11 to 1 at the Summersville Arena and Conference Center, the City of Summersville, Mayor, Recorder, and Council, yours truly, will be serving that meal. So everybody's welcome. Let's talk about the shut-in deal. We do want to make sure that if folks are in the Summersville area that and they're shut-ins, we do provide them to-go meals. That is the only meals that we provide is to people that are shut-in. If you live in the immediate Summersville area, you can actually call in here at City Hall, actually tomorrow and Wednesday, to place your order from 9 to 3, I believe it is, extension 122. And we'll actually deliver, or you can order your meal to be picked up. So again, we're hoping to have a great turnout. It's an awesome time for us to fellowship and just enjoy one another's company and bring the community together. So looking forward to the annual City of Summersville's Thanksgiving Luncheon. I already mentioned the Stormwater Project meeting on Kentucky Road. Let's see. Summersville behind the scenes, and Council, want to certainly have you put this on your radar. It's going to be November 30th at 12 noon, and it's actually really not Summersville, it's the Summersville Chamber behind the scenes, and this is where the County Commission, both the Chamber, the CVB, and of course the city, we all kind of give updates, just updates on what the happenings are going on with the city. Of course, the county's going to give one, and then both the chamber and the CVB give one. So, if you've never attended this luncheon, it's a great thing to attend. It's going to be at the Veterans Memorial Park Dining Hall, November 30th at 12 noon. Council, you're invited on December 1st to the Summersville Arena and Conference Center to the City Employee Breakfast. Encourage you to come out and. I'm sorry?
When's that?
It's December 1st at 8 a.m. And then, of course, also on December 1st is the annual City Christmas Parade. Our tradition is the first Friday of every December, which happens to be December 1st this year, 6 p.m. Christmas Parade. Kids, Santa comes to town. So we'll have our Christmas parade. And then actually that night at 7 p.m., there's a Charles Dickinson Greenbrier Valley Theater production at the Summersville Arena and Conference Center. I encourage people to think about getting tickets and taking that in. If you've not taken in one of their shows, they are great dinner theaters.
What
Great
time's the
time.
parade?
6 o'clock. Okay, anybody got any questions about any of that? Okay.
I do want to ask you about the potatoes and things for the seniors. They wanting to know if they's going to, are they going to peel the potatoes or? I mean, they don't know if anybody.
Okay, Gene, I better not answer that because I'd be out of my wheelhouse, but I do know all those arrangements, I believe, are made. Were you talking to the director or just somebody else?
Bert Groves, and they didn't know anything about it.
Okay, because I know Mary Ann was working with the director over there. She even mentioned that to me. So let me tell Mary Ann tomorrow to get to sort that out for you.
Well,
Yeah, because I believe I do believe, actually, I was told that the seniors were already hooked up and they were coming over to the conference center to help with that this week.
Well, that's what they
Yeah,
told me, and then Bert said he didn't know because they hadn't been told.
Okay.
And of course.
So I'll have Mary Ann reach out to him tomorrow. Because I don't know the details, and if I'll be stepping out of my wheelhouse and then I'll end up in trouble. So I better not talk about how that's all going down. Any council comments? Okay, council, I would like to move into a brief executive session for an update. And of course, we're moving into executive session for the purposes of legal, personnel, and deliberative matters in accordance with, under the authority of the West Virginia Code 6-9A-4. I'll entertain a motion to move into executive session.
Second.
First and a second, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion so carries.